Well, I want to share this report with everybody who lives in the United States to make sure that you realize that there is a lot of grant money out there still available for people who can't pay their rent, can't pay their utilities, and can't pay their mortgage and even property tax and things like that, and home insurance. And these are programs that popped up during COVID, and there's still lots of money. I mean, I've seen estimates there's almost $1 trillion left sitting in state and local governments that they're not getting to the people yet. So you got to do some effort to do this. So I have a report here that I give to LESCO members. But if you're not a member, I want you to have this too, because I think it's so important and to realize there is help. There's just too many people that are struggling out there, and they have to know about this stuff. And they also have to realize that you have to do some effort yourself. You just can't make one phone call and fill out an application. It's all gone. No, it's going to take some work on your part. But I have a step-by-step, about 5 steps here to make sure you don't miss anything that's out there that could really help you. Okay, first thing you have to do is look at this first video. Now it tells you how to talk to bureaucrats, because you're going to have to use a lot of the phone on this as much as possible. Sometimes you can't, and I understand that, but you should try to use it as much as possible. And a lot of people don't, because they don't know what the hell to say to government officials. You don't have to worry about what to say. Just be human, be nice, and don't ask just for money, because then you're a greedy sucker. And these people get money, get paid to help you. They get paid to give you money. So you don't want to say, "Hey, where's my money, you lazy bureaucrat?" No, you don't even say you want money. You just say you need help. I need help with my rent. And if they can't help you, then the other thing to do is say, okay, hey, where do you think somebody else can help me? Okay, because they're in this business of helping people with their expenses and getting them grants. So if they can't give it to you, then they're the best people to ask for somebody else. So that's number one. Learn that first. Then number two, here are all the sources for the Biden grants that are out there. Biden, back in March, sent a whole bunch of money for mortgages and rents, and it's still flushing around all out there. And you have to find out where it is locally. And it's getting a little better out there. So you look at the report there, you click on this, and it'll show you where to find out the local grants for rent or for utilities or whatever. Now, there may be a chance that is gone, the money's gone or whatever, and you have to look somewhere else. Okay. See, what I showed you up there in number 2 is that's just for the federal grant programs. Now you have local grant programs, city, county, state, nonprofit organizations. How do you do them? Well, I have 2 short videos here that show you 2 websites that you could find out all the sources of grant money locally. And it's a start. You have to start calling. This requires a lot of calls now. You just don't say, "Hey, you have something?" No. You don't operate that way, because you won't get stuff, or you won't get enough, or you won't find the stuff that you really need. Some people do, but you have to do more than that, particularly if they say no. So that's what those videos are. Now, here the other thing is, then if those don't work, okay, you want something harder, or something that you feel some of these offices aren't treating you correctly, and you can't get the money even though you applied, and it's late, and yada yada yada, all kind of problems. Your elected official, they're the people now you call to help unglue the bureaucracy. And I have everything is in there. It describes how to do that and how to find all of them. And you just don't call one and hope somebody calls. No, if you have a listing, after you find the list of all your elected officials, you call everyone. That's all. Call everyone. Be polite. Be human. Don't worry about what you say. Say you need help. And if they can't give it to you, ask them, who else do you think can help me? Okay. Now, here's what another important thing is, particularly for rent or for mortgages, you're worried about being evicted. Now, this link here that I give you, it shows you how to get free legal help so you know your rights. That's important. See, your landlord knows their rights, and they're going to use the hell out of it. You have to know your rights, because they may be stretching the truth. Heavens, would they ever do that? Oh my gosh, there's gambling in these casinos. uh, and that's why you have to know your rights. It's like coming to a gunfight with a knife. You can't. So you got to get. And these are the sources. I mean, there's a dozen, 2 dozen free organizations that give you free legal help to fight that eviction. So you want that. Okay, so that's what you need, and take some work. So realize, and I hope this is of value. This is all available because you live in America. You have your legal maybes or whatever. Try anyway. When in doubt, apply. The name of the game is apply, 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 and then get it. And don't believe anybody else says you're eligible or not. You only believe the people handing out the money, because everybody has different requirements. Every program has different requirements, income requirements, age requirements, big nose requirements, whatever the hell it is. So you don't believe what anybody says until you ask the people giving out the money. And and requirements are changing every day. So if somebody got it 3 months ago and tell you the requirements, they've changed by now, particularly the grant money. They're changing all the requirements every day because they have trouble getting the grant money out there to people. So they want to get it out faster. So they loosen up the requirements. So whatever you know about the government grants or money or whatever, it's probably right somewhere, but it's also wrong everywhere else. So that's why you have to take it for a grain of salt and just keep calling, keep looking, keep applying. That's the name of the game. So the link is in the description down here. Take it. Members, you get all this stuff for free. Talk to you later. And everybody. So it's free for everybody. So,